Yo, man, I who knock on the door, them man. What wrong with them people, them man? I'm knock on the door like them a police there, you know, man. What this here, man? Hey, how you guys doing, man? Smoothly here? Hopefully everybody's having a good day, man. I want to thank all you guys who recently come back watching my videos. I really appreciate you guys very much. You guys don't know how much that really means to me. As a person who just does YouTube as a part-time thing, I really appreciate it. I normally make videos for myself. I like to have fun with the things that I post, nothing malice really about anyone. So if you guys are coming back watching my videos, that means I'm really doing something right. Whether it's 100 views, 200, 300 views, it's really appreciated. But anyway, man, today what I actually wanted to talk about, man, this is kind of like a shout out, to some brothers. Some brothers that I think is really doing an important job for a lot of brothers, around the world, not just here in America, but also, in the Caribbean where I'm from, because, I have a lot of people who normally watch YouTube from the Caribbean and they get in touch with me and tell me how they really appreciate you guys doing what you're all doing, on your videos and stuff like that. But in particular, this is about, the brothers living in the Philippines that's doing YouTube, and I'm going to call their names and stuff like that. It's not really promoting anyone because, these guys don't even know who I am because, like I say, I get such little views that it really don't make a difference. But, I think this needs to be really said and it really needs to be done. If someone else has done it before, I think it's a good thing, but I'm going to do it, The reason why this subject came up, man, is that I got a comment from an old video that I really made. Someone said something that, the reason why people always like to spread, negative news on, people that look like me, is that, we're very valuable. We're very important to society. And they know that. So they try to tell people otherwise, try to, throw negative shade on people like us because they know the importance of our value. But that's my little rant on that. And now I'm really going to get into what I'm actually going to be talking about here. First of all, first individual I'm going to jump on right now and talk about, Mr. Campbell, man. Your channel is very important to a lot of people, my friend. And I talk about you first because of the kind of work that I really do. I go into a lot of people's home. I go into a lot of group homes, rehabbing people, trying to make them independent and just doing the basic things for themselves, able to get up from a wheelchair, transfer from the wheelchair to the bed, to the toilet, or you dress themselves and stuff like that. But I started selling your channel the first time I actually saw you sitting up on that bed and you described your situation and what you wanted for your lady. I started talking about you to a lot of my patients. And what I find a lot of times when I go back into these patients' home, mostly brothers, they're watching your channel, and I see the perk upness in these guys when I actually walk into work with them. And I really appreciate that because in these men's mind, they're thinking, wait a minute, if this guy's in this situation, maybe I can be lucky and be blessed to have what he have, meaning, beautiful wife taking care of you. I see a lot of times they're really not watching, the new videos that you're putting up. They're watching the old exercise videos. And, either way, man, I'm happy that they're doing that because, it's giving them motivation. And the more motivated someone is in their mind and their attitude, I can get them to do more for themselves. So you're very, very important, man. Now, I want to get to this brother, man, the black man living in the village. Now, here's a brother who left America, retired, went over to the Philippines, living on an island in a village where, man, he's very noticeable, but in a positive way, to see the things that he's actually doing, for his community, how he's making everybody lives better in that community with just the simple little gestures of what he's doing. It is very important. And it sets a positive tone, man, for people who really don't know people who look like us, to look at us in a different light. Because a lot of times, a lot of these people, they don't know nothing about us, so they tend to kind of go from the negativity that they're hearing that other people talk about us. So I really got to tell you, man, big up to what you're doing and keep doing what you're doing, man. I really appreciate you very much. Now, for the Black Filipino, I've been watching that dude for a long time, man. I mean, he's been putting out videos for a long time, and I've been watching his channel for a while. I normally don't like to comment on people's, channel too much. Really, I tend not to really do that much. Only certain people I would, leave comments on. But anyway, sometime when I go into the barbershop out here in Las Vegas, man, brothers are talking about you, man. Hell, brother, when I fly back to New York sometimes, I'm out in Queens and St. Albans, and I go into the barbershop where I go to get my hair cut when I'm in New York. They're talking about you, man, in a positive way. To see you pack up, leave New York, go to the Philippines, marry a beautiful wife, set yourself up in such a positive way, and living that life that you want to live. That's an inspiration to a lot of young brothers, man. And, I really appreciate that very much. Brother, you're valuable, man. Now we come to the big fish here, man. Let me sit up a little taller here, stick my little flat chest out a little bit and talk about this brother. I'm not above criticizing this dude, man. To be honest with you, I'm really not above criticizing him. But I remember when this brother started his channel, I used to watch him. I remember he set up his camera. Sometimes, you have that little dark spots on either side because, maybe he didn't know he had to turn it this way to get, the full landscape or whatever you call that stuff. I've been watching him when he started talking on his videos, growing his channel. I've been watching him going out helping people, with whatever he can help them with, build them a little room or something, do what's good for them. I remember trying to help this sister, trying to find her dad that she never met. That's how long I've been watching this dude channel, man. And like I say, I'm not above criticizing some of the things that he says on other people's channel. But brother, you are important, man. You're very important to a lot of people around the world. Not just here in America, I can tell you this right now. My family live out in England, man. Hackney, England. And I'm from a small little island in the Caribbean. And I have people from the Caribbean and people out in England. They're asking me about, do I know this dude on YouTube, Mr. Calvin Sunshine Shoulders? I said, no, I just watch his channel. People are talking about you because they like what you do. And they like the things you say. You're blunt, you're honest, you just say it like it's supposed to be. And people really appreciate that. Hell, the other day, man, I have one of my boys in from the island. Me and him was on WhatsApp having a little conversation. And he started talking about, him planning to go to the Philippines, all because of watching your channel. Of course, I'm going to give him advice. Because I'm going to tell him, hey, man, not what everyone say is going to happen. Your life is not going to be like that dude's life. So, you just want to make sure that you're sure and you're planning right to make that move. But you're very important, brother. And like a wise man say to me, man, anytime you find brothers who go abroad and doing what you guys doing, breaking the stereotype, you're going to have a lot of haters, But just know, man, the importance of what you guys are doing. Because before you guys came around, there was hardly anybody else for a lot of people to watch who looked like us. People were watching other people's channel to get their perspective on how life is. But it's always important to know sometimes that, when someone really looked like you, that information is received in such a better and positive way. And that's all I really got to say about that. I'm not saying that you guys are my favorite channels. You know, most of my favorite channels that I really watch, they're Filipinos. You know, I like to watch the Filipino channel because, you know, these guys are from there, they're born there, and I like to get their perspective on how life really is. You know, because like I say, you know, for me personally, you know, I'm ready to go to the Philippines. My wife is not really ready, even though she's from there. You know, we're already trying to set ourselves up, you know, for moving there. But right now, she just have some things here that she really needs to do. And I get it. I understand it. She's trying to make sure that we're well prepared and, you know, no serious matter is going to come up that's going to be digging into our finance. So, you know, I really appreciate you guys very much, man. And keep doing what you guys doing. Your brothers are very important, man. And that's all I need to say, man. But you guys know what it is with me, you know, man. It's always peace and love, you know, man. Peace and love, man. All right, peace on out, everybody. Take it easy. Peace on out.